So, according to all the big Call of Duty YouTubers like PrestigeIsKey, ExclusiveAce, Drifter, and all of them, they truly were behind the requisitions nerf. Now, to give PrestigeIsKey some credit, he was kind of in the middle as of, there could be a better way to do this, and it didn't really bother him much. But his recent video contradicts everything he has ever stood by on requisitions. When the patch came out, it made it to where all the streaks, like the high end, I want to say after the flat guns, they basically doubled what it was. So for example, I believe the ball turn gunner was 3600 it was 3800 before the patch. Now it's 4800 to get a ball turn gunner. And in a sense, that's a big hike. And if you're someone who's playing the objective and who's good at the game, you're going to be able to get those streaks. Now, the only issue that made requisition a big problem was shipment. Personally, for me, I'm a decent player. I liked requisitions because it made shipment interesting. It kept the spawn trapping to a minimum, because after the enemy team called in all their streaks, you could call in all yours. So I would run requisitions myself because someone would call in a carpet bombing run, a bolt turn gunner, and paratroopers. What you did to counter that is you ran flak guns, which is what I did. I destroyed all their streaks. Then I called in my carpet bombing run and my bolt turn gunner, and I was able to counter their spawn trapping, counter all their streaks, and the game kept going, and I had a balancing flow going back and forth. So it was even because almost everyone was using requisitions, or if they weren't, they were using blitzkrieg, running Molotov cocktails, fighter pilots, and UAVs to keep the game going as well. Now after the nerf, PrestigeIsKey said the nerf basically did nothing. And he used the example of him being a decent player, someone who's good. And in the video, he specifically says, for a good player. Now, I could be off a little bit. I just watched it. That's what I remember from him saying. And you know what? PrestigeIsKey, ExclusiveAce, they are part of the reason why Call of Duty has so many issues with its multiplayer every year. Because they keep on complaining about all this broken mechanics that aren't even broken. You know why requisitions was used and abused? Because you kept talking about it. You kept tweeting about it. You kept sharing it. The only reason I thought of using requisitions on shipment was because I watched a video of yours. Some of these combinations that you say are overpowered, that break the game, people only use because you talk about it. You're the reason these games keep getting worse and more toxic, because you keep on spreading this toxic environment in the game. And you guys don't acknowledge that you're the problem. Instead, you sugarcoat everything. You pretend to bash Call of Duty. And you guys honestly aren't for the betterment of this game. You guys are the reason why Call of Duty keeps dying. Requisition, the most common sense thing to do, if it was that big of a deal, was just to take it out of the game. Or an idea I had is, instead of keeping everything going, because we all get those deaths, you know, that are due to lag, inconsistencies, or the overpowered snipers in World War II. Maybe make it so where when you die, you lose half of your score. Let's say you were 1 kill off a ball turn gunner, and you died. Instead of having just being able to spawn back in, get one more kill, you die halfway, and you're able to get your streaks. 1, you still have to be good to play the game to get your streaks. And 2, if you're dying 5 times in a row because you're in a lobby, you're basically resetting yourself back to 0. Or, if you wanted to make requisitions a thing, take away the ball turn gunner. Make it like the support system in the other Call of Duties. There was so many other better options to go than just simply raising the score. Because PrestigeIsKey continuously still complaining about it, that it did nothing. Even though you're the one who, I'm pretty sure in one of your videos, suggested raising the score even higher. And now there's a Reddit post saying, well, let's nerf the streaks. Why do you need to nerf the streaks? The streaks in this game are god-awful. And the fighter pilot and the gameplay that I've gotten this, if you pay attention, you can see all the hit markers I'm getting. How tiny the hitboxes are. Where in past Call of Duties, the hitboxes were huge. When you got a kill streak that was a 5 kill streak, you could get 2 or 3 kills without having to try so hard to use that kill streak. And you know, they keep on complaining every year, and the Call of Duty community keeps complaining every year. And it's not going to get better. It's not going to change. And nothing is going to be different because people don't give solutions. If you're someone like PrestigeIsKey or ExclusiveAce, you just make a video about the complaining and you say, in the comments section, what would you do to fix it? Instead of actually giving a good idea on how to fix it. Instead of making videos on saying this is overpowered, maybe you need to make a video saying, okay, this Etra burst is pretty good. It has a consistent 4-round burst kill rate within the game, even though it doesn't, and they lie about that because they don't include the broken hitboxes with all the other weapons unless they're snipers, the inconsistency with the connections in this game, the lag, you know, location, where the bullets go, so they don't consider that when they say it. But continuing on, they just don't give options. So instead of saying, okay, the Itra is good, no one's using the bar anymore, no one's using FG, no one's using these carbines, what we should do is maybe buff the fire rate on these weapons, and maybe increase their 2-shot kill range. And then for the bar, if it's that bad compared to the Etra, maybe let's increase its damage output a little bit. And for the Etra, we're going to leave it how it is, and we're going to balance the other weapons around it. That way every weapon's good. Same thing with the SMGs. If you're not using a PPSH, don't even bother using the SMGs because they all suck. Same thing with LMGs. The LMGs are the only weapon categories in the game, in my opinion, that are well balanced. And the reason they're seen as overpowered is because they're so well balanced and everything else isn't. They seem like they're the best guns in the game when a sniper rifle has, even though they claim no aim assist, can aim onto you when you hold your breath in and not even scope in, and kill you 1 shot to the foot, even though a 4-round burst or getting hit with a shotgun at point blank range won't kill you. Do you see all the inconsistencies that they avoid? Because they know if they talk about it, their views will die, they'll lose their exclusivity rights to go play these games early. They're the reason this community is dying. They're the reason this community is so toxic. They keep killing this game, and they will continue to keep killing this game because they don't care. It's all about the money to them. Now, I could be wrong about the money thing, but honestly, they make 0 sense when you watch their videos. They contradict themselves when they talk, and you know what? They're the issue, and guys, you need to change. You need to be better, and you guys are the faces of Call of Duty. Actually do something instead of making this game worse and worse like you did the shipment now, because the spawn trapping is out of control now because requisitions is gone.